What is going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It's your host, Galadon, and yes, I am excited and a little bit hesitant, a little bit nervous about bringing you this episode 25 of Gold Pass Clash, because today we reach back into the archives. I could not possibly bring out Go Wipe at Town Hall 9 without going back to the olden days of Clash of Clans, looking back at the original Go Wipe raids of 2013, 2014, and I couldn't do that without at least breaking out my very first videos. So now I'm going to show you two different clips. The first clip is from one of my very first videos in 2013 right here.
Hello, thank you for tuning in to episode 16 of the Clash of Clans Attack series, brought to you by Galadon and the clan Lost Phoenix.
Okay, so that's one of my very first attempts at a narrated video, okay? It says episode 16, but I did a bunch of episodes that weren't even narrated. They had copyrighted music playing in the background. I didn't know any better. Those are going to have to stay private forever, but I do have several other of the early videos where I played World of Warcraft music, and I am going to take a look at those with you guys in upcoming episodes. We're going to look at like 4 or 5 videos at a time if you can stand it. But okay, so now what I'm going to do is fast forward the channel about 2 years, okay? So from this video, about 2 years and a couple of months afterwards, we're going to look at a video that's from September of 2015. So I've had 2 years, more or less, to practice making YouTube videos. I will sound a bit different, a little less reserved, and here is the Go Wipe guide. Hey there, Clashers, it is your host, Galadon. Thank you for coming back, or if it's your first time, thanks for tuning in to another special episode of Clash of Clans Attacks. Now, yes, I realize I sound like I live in a cave or my mom's basement back then. Let me reassure you that neither one was true at the time. For today, we continue with Galadon's Go Wipe Guide, a comprehensive look at the Go Wipe strategy for Town Halls 8, 9, and 10. Look at that production value, the letters dropping off the screen. Today we are going to turn the virtual page on this guide to Chapter 3, beginning the assault. We're going to look at those first placements of troops that can make all the difference between a win and a loss. Now we'll show a Town Hall 8 replay first, but you'll quickly notice that the strategy is pretty consistent throughout Town Halls 8, 9, and 10. As you watch the lower left of the screen, in come the golems, placed far enough apart that they target separate defensive structures. The wizards in behind, just wide enough to take out all of those surrounding structures, while the golems distract all of the fire from those defenses. So you can definitely hear a change in the inflection of my voice, the tone of my voice from 2013 to 2015. Obviously, I've become more comfortable in front of the microphone, which is key to anybody who wants to make any type of video like this. You've got to worry less about what other people think and just be yourself, get the information out there. And if you genuinely enjoy it, if you're excited, let that show, and the viewers are going to enjoy it even more. Next come the wall breakers, and they arrive at the wall untouched by any defensive structures. They blow a hole wide open in that wall. And by the way, they blow a hole wide open in that wall as the 2015 Galadon excitement level is like 8.5 right there. It's getting up there, huh? And although the golems do bunch up at this point, you'll notice that they did provide enough distraction for long enough that those wizards took out all of the surrounding structures. That sends the rest of the units into the center. Hey, who put that in there? There was no creator code back in 2015, but hey, thank goodness there is one in 2020. Love you guys. Look at a Town Hall 9 attack. This is actually in a Town Hall 9 attacking a Town Hall 10. And you'll notice, although the troop order is slightly different, the fundamentals remain the same. The golem distracts those defenses so they do not touch those wall breakers. All right, so this is the army that we are going to replicate with Gold Pass Clash from 2015, and we're not only going to replicate the army, I'm going to try to drop the troops more or less the way we did 5 years ago and see what happens. As the attack moves in, the golems have done their job, and again, nearly 25% of this village is down before the units have headed towards the town hall enclosure. Oh man, 25 whole percent. Imagine the change between then and now, just looking at, say, Queen walks, Queen charges, Lalo when sometimes a third to a half of the base is gone before the main attacking force moves in.
And next we move on to Town Hall 10.
Aha, here we
With
go.
this troop capacity, definitely easier to bring
Stars
3
for
golems
troop
to the
levels.
attack, and we're looking at one of my own replays here.
Oh, that's
and here I've
dangerous.
spread the
Not a
golems
good
out
idea,
all
Galadon.
the way across the top left side of this base, and you'll notice they have targeted 3 separate defensive structures.
It's
So
Spam
now
City.
Those wizards can be spread all the way along that entire length of the village, taking out all of the surrounding structures. The golems getting in deep, continuing to maintain their focus on each individual defensive structure, gives the wizards a great deal of time, and then of course the wall breakers to get through the wall. And now as the rest of the attacking force moves in, you'll notice that over a quarter of this village is already down.
Oh my goodness.
Next, we'll take a look at an attack replay from Sivo, proving there is more than one way to skin a cat. Sorry, cat lovers.
Oh, Galadon, you made it choke. I laughed so hard.
And that is, he drops just 1 golem on the left here, a few wizards, a couple of wall breakers to open that enclosure, and then repeats the process on the right-hand side. Again, golem distracting, wizards and wall breakers untouched are going to destroy the walls and the surrounding structures.
All right, hold up a second. You know what I just realized watching these old videos and this old go-wipe strategy is that the fundamentals have remained the same for years. All we're doing here is funneling. Right? The golems and the wizards are just trying to complete the funneling that, say, players do now with queen charges, with the siege barracks, with the heroes. It was just a much more inefficient way to get funneling done. Think about it. That was like 50, 60 housing space on each side to try to get everybody else into the core.
So we'll take a look at one more attack replay, this from Vinny Alto of Lost Phoenix.
Man, this really brings back the memories, but I actually wonder if any of these players back in the day from like 2013, 2014 are still playing. I know that in Lost Phoenix, I don't think there are any names there that were there in the original crew from the days that, if you guys recall, Spencer $23 actually started Lost Phoenix. He was the original leader. I only took over for about 2 years in there around this period of time. And I do not know. I've lost track of Spencer $23. I don't know where he is. And oh, that's it. The video's over already. Darn.
Always remain the same. You've got to use those golems to protect those high damage units, get those troops in there and get them focused and headed towards the town hall. So please do check out my other episodes, like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for future chapters of Galadon's Go Wipe Guide.
I think it ended up being like 5 or 6 episodes.
And I will see you guys very soon with You Got It, more full attacks.
The catchphrase was live way back in 2015. Swell the dramatic music from World of Warcraft. Okay, so yes, again, if you guys enjoy this type of thing, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know with a like on the video, and I will try to bring back more of the old episodes, and we will embarrassingly rehash them, check them out, criticize them, break them down, make fun of the 5 to 7 year ago Galadon trying to make good videos, and just talk in general about life, and maybe, you know, if other people out there are aspiring YouTubers, that is a really good example of how you can get better over time, and it's all about just being persistent and not giving up. All right, so speaking of not giving up, the golems, the wizards, and the P.E.K.K.A.s are not going to give up because it only took us about 3 tries and we found a base that I felt was worthy of a Town Hall 9. Now remember, this is a Town Hall 9 no heroes go wipe because they're both down in Gold Pass Clash, right? So we don't have any heroes, and that does definitely handicap things. So, you know, with a couple of marginal level heroes, would we have done a lot better here? Let's just check it out. We're going to do the attack just like you saw in the videos. So we start out by putting the golems on the outside, trying to get them to target those outer defenses on the far right and the far left, and then a P.E.K.K.A. in the middle. Maybe that P.E.K.K.A. was too soon, but it's going to tank for the wall breakers just like we saw before, and then the wizards. There we go. The wizards behind the golems so that they've got the tanks, and then the golems, well, they move into that enclosure, which actually works out okay, right? You can see the funnel's complete, so now I can go ahead and drop everybody else, and knowing that more wall breakers aren't going to go where I want them to, we wait and drop the jump spell in there, and yes, that is a baby jump. That is a level 1 jump spell, so everybody hurry up, run over, and get in, and then you can see that we've gotten into the core. So the very rudimentary funneling right here still works, even though notice that the P.E.K.K.A.s have gone to the left. At least some of them have. We got the Town Hall. We got the first star. And hey, back in the day, in the early days of Clash of Clans, a 2-star was an amazing attack, okay? If you could get a 2-star, especially at Town Hall 10, that was the hard Town Hall back then you were solid, man. I mean, there were extremely rarely 3 stars at higher trophy levels for like trophy pushing type of thing. So here we are, closing in on the 2nd star, and again, it's the golem tanking. The P.E.K.K.A.s are going to get a lot more damage done. So when we think, oh, wait a minute, we only have 40% damage, we have to hold on. We have to know that the P.E.K.K.A.s will be there. They're just going to take their own sweet time to get in. And then the witches, remember the witches came out of the clan castles? So yes, this wasn't the early Clash of Clans, because we had jump spells, we had witches, which are luxuries that we didn't have back in the day, and of course the freeze spell, but these are all things that we will see come into the game after 2013. But for now, let's just, this is almost an OG Go Wipe. Maybe it's not the oldest Go Wipe in the book, but this is like a 2015 more or less Go Wipe, and check it out, 60%. So definitely a successful raid. Okay, fine, 59%. And there's some good loot as well. So technically this is a Gold Pass Clash episode, although it was really a flash back in the past to the old days of my channel and the old days of Clash of Clans, and it really got me reminiscing and thinking that we should do this more often. So again, let me know in the comments, let me know with the likes on the video, if this is content that you would like to see me actually rehash, review, and react to the very first videos and the old Clash content. But for now, let's pop on over and do a quick progress report for what was episode 25 of Gold Pass Clash. Now, of course, we are early in Town Hall 9, so the troops, they need some upgrading, and we will try boosted Go Wipe raids with maxed out troops, and we'll change things up. Maybe we'll mix in some bowlers or something from the modern day Clash of Clans with the old-fashioned Clash units. But for now, Gold Pass Clash is having fun, progressing quickly, and eventually going to catch up to No Cash Clash. Let me know what you guys think, but next episode is most certainly going to be boosted Go Wipe. But for now, you made it. You watched it all the way to the end. I'm thankful, and to you all my love I do send. Be kind to people and animals and the planet as well. Make the best of the rest of your day, I do tell. You're the Gala fam, and know that I've got all your backs. I'll see you tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, what was that? This whole episode has me completely confused.